How's it going, YouTube? Dallasboi here, back with another Pokemon Black and White 2 Wi-Fi battle. In this battle, I'm going up against SlamDunkGator91, who I ran into on one of Elo's streams. And origin behind this battle, I kind of wanted a UU match, and he accepted. And this is pretty much what happened. So, looking at his team, I am looking at Rotom Heat being the biggest threat to my team, because it can pretty much trick one of my guys' Scarf for Specs, and deal some respectable damage to a lot of my guys. Shaman can also be pretty threatening to my Swampert, but as long as I have Roserade, I'm fine. I should be fine with that. But pretty much my biggest thing to do is keep my Swampert alive for his team, knowing that a lot of his guys are pretty weak to it. And yeah, I should be fine if I get Swampert alive. So I hope you guys do enjoy this battle, and let's get the show on the road. So my opponent's going to be leading off with his Gligar, and I'm going to be leading off with my Zapdos. And since his Gligar is fearing the HP Ice on this Zapdos, he is going to switch into his Rotom Heat to sponge it. But I'm going to go for the U-turn, predicting him to switch out so I can gain the switch initiative and switch out into whatever I want to, being this Swampert right here. But I actually see leftovers on his Rotom, which means that he's a bulky kind, and he's probably going to be going for the Will-O-Wisp here. So I'm going to switch into my Arcanine to sponge the Will-O-Wisp. And if you get the Arcanine reference, then good for you. But now he's going to be switching out his Rotom into his Hitmontop. And I actually predict to switch and go for the Will-O-Wisp right here, crippling this Hitmontop's attacking abilities. So, happy joy for me there. But now I'm going to be going out into his Swampert, and he's actually going to be double switching into his Clefable, and I actually kind of predicted Rotom to come in there to sponge whatever move Arcanine went for. But now out comes Shaman, as he knows he's in a little bit of a predicament, so I actually just set up rocks to kind of hinder that Rotom a little bit, because it is the biggest threat to my team on his team. But knowing that the Seed Flare is coming, I'm going to be switching Roserade out, sponge it, and it doesn't do that much. And knowing that he switched out, he's probably a Scarf variant. But now out comes Gligar, and I actually double switch into my Cofagrigus right here. And I actually take a Toxic, but it's no big deal, because I want that Eviolite off that Gligar. So I actually trick the Gligar Choice Specs. And yes, this is a Choice Specs variant of Cofagrigus. Kind of made up to set myself, since Cofagrigus to get Drake off Black and White too. But after Gligar sets up rocks and I go for an HP fighting, Clefable is going to be coming in, and I actually go for Shadow Ball, kind of expecting something else to come in. But now I'm going to be switching on to Swampert to try to combat this Clefable. And Clefable actually goes for Heal Bell on my switch, which means Hitmontop's burn is gone. But I don't think that burn mattered way too much, because I do have two Intimidators on this team in the forms of Arcanine and Hitmontop. But anyways, Heracross is coming out, and I go for an Ice Punch, predicting Shaman to come in. And I feel like I could have taken one hit from that Heracross and killed it well off with the Waterfall. So that's what I go for, but Shaman comes in and sponges the hit for Heracross. But now I go out into my Roserade, and he makes the good prediction and going for the hidden power. I want to say it's Ice for a little bit of coverage, but I'm not that sure. But I'm actually going to be saying Ice. But seeing as how much that hidden power didn't do to my Roserade, he's going to be switching out to Rotom to try to threaten me out, as I do go for the Sludge Bomb. And I will be switching out here, and he makes another pretty good prediction right here as my Swampert comes in, and actually goes for the Pain Split. And all that, and a lot of that health that I took away from that Rotom from rocks, pretty much gone from that point. So that was thanks to his good move, his Rotom does get a lot of health back, and he is going to be switching out into his Hitmontop to try to rapid spin away the Stealth Rock that I have on the field, and try to sponge my Swampert's Waterfall, which does pretty much pitiful damage, I have to say. But now he's going to be switching out into Clefable, actually predicting my Cofagrigus to switch in, because I did want to block the Rapid Spin. And Clefable is a very, very bulky Pokemon on the special side. And watch how much this hidden power fighting comes from a modest max spec attack off Egregious. It does pitiful damage. So that's gonna sort of cause me to switch out. And wait, actually go for the Shadow Ball, predicting the switch into Shaman, I believe. But at this point, there's not much. I pretty much wanted to save my Egregious as a spin blocker / death spotter. So I switch out into my Swampert as he goes for another protect, trying to kill my Egregious with Toxic. But now out comes Heracross again, as I do try to predict the Shaman switch in once more. I go for the Ice Punch, and he just lives with a tiny little nub. So this kind of means that I need to tank a hit from this Heracross, and Close Combat is his move of choice. I live with 90 actually, and I will be able to retaliate with an Ice Punch and take this Heracross down. Crit definitely didn't matter from that range. But it's little hacks, and yeah, hacks is hacks, but whatever. But anyways, out comes Hitmontop, and I'm just going to be going into my Egregious Death Spotter right here just to see what he's going to go for. And he actually tries to go for the Rapid Spin to save his Rotom Heat. But now I'm just going to be going out into my Rose Raid, because I feel like I can sponge whatever hit this Hitmontop wants to go for. And he actually goes for Fake Out, which I believe was a misclick. But I go for the Giga Drain just to take advantage of his misclick. And I'm back up to a pretty decent amount of hit points. And I'll be going for another Giga Drain, and that will result in me being almost up at full. But unfortunately, since I didn't kill him off, he is going to be able to spin away my rocks. And now his Rotom Heat is pretty much back up to speed. But I am going to predict a switch out and go for the Sludge Bomb. And I'm actually going to be getting the Poison Hacks on it this time around. Oh, if you thought that Rotom Heat was in the clear, really, it's kind of not. Although it does have Plane Split. But now I'm going to be going on to Swampert, kind of fearing the Overheat. But he actually goes for Thunderbolt for some weird reason. I don't know why, but pretty much a lot of my team pretty much my entire team is not phased that well by Thunderbolt. So he's actually going to be switching on to Clefable to try to take a Waterfall, but I actually go for the Stealth Rock predicting a switch. And then I just follow up with the Waterfall, and Clefable actually gets Flinch Stacks, and this pretty much foreshadows the rest of Clefable stay in this battle. It just gets axed. And Clefable is actually going to be going for a Wish. I fire off a Waterfall, and looking at the fact that he went first that turn and I went first last turn, we're actually in the middle of a speed tie here. But anyways, Clefable's going to be getting off a Protect. I get off a Nice Punch predicting Shaman to come in again. But it's pretty much a failed prediction there. But now I believe he's going to be... No, actually I go for a Waterfall and win the speed tie there. And he gets flinched again, and I think that damage looked like max damage from the looks of how much the first Waterfall did. But now he's going to be going out into his Gligar on a predicted Ice Punch from me predicting Shaman to come in. But hey, I still get rid of that defensive threat, so it's actually no big deal. And if you're looking at your screen right now, my Swampert, which kind of looked pretty much dead, is back up to full swing actually. And now out comes Rose Raid, and I was predicting the Steel Fighter once more, but he predicts me again and goes for the Air Slash. But it still doesn't do that much because I'm stabbed and whatnot. But now I'm just gonna be going for a Sludge Bomb, knowing I can sponge one more hit from that Shaman. But Clefable comes in, and it's gonna take the hit and then protect up, trying to fish for a min-max number. But unfortunately, on this next turn, he is gonna be pelted by another Sludge Bomb, and he's gonna be losing his Clefable there. And now he's gonna be setting out a Shaman on the safe switch. gonna be going for another air slash. I do not flinch here, and I'm able to take the Shaman out with a sludge bomb. So we're having a little bit of a mini Rose Raid sweep here. And now, after I get my lefty he's up, he's gonna be sending out his Rotom Heat, which actually goes for the 8. He told me that this was HP Fire, but first I actually go for a Sludge Bomb, and he told me this was HP Fire, which means he is running the Acoustic kind set, and if he was going to be running Overheat, he would have taken out my Rose Raid here, but unfortunately, he's gonna be losing his Rotom Heat without killing off my Rose Raid. But now comes Hitmontop, and here I kind of feel guilty about this move, and I should have let Rose Raid die here. But no, I go on to Hitmontop because I was really intent on getting a game-winning rapid spin kill with this Hitmontop. But yeah, if I was a little more merciful, but I really feel like I should have let Rose Raid die to that fake out right there, and I just feel so guilty for that move. Just so I can get a game-winning rapid spin kill. I would have gotten it either way, as you will see a little later. I do get the game-winning rapid spin kill, and it was pretty much no thanks to me keeping Rose Raid alive, but I just feel really guilty about that move. And it actually does result in me getting a 5-0, and I see you people. Any any comments about couple words that begin with a B are gonna get removed. I see you guys. Just don't do it. But anyways, it was still a pretty good game, SlamDunkGator. Despite all what happened, you played pretty well. So rate, comment, sub, and I will see you guys next time.